So here's the recipe you can make yourself, because I used these really simple ingredients. I got this ready-made package for miso soup from Amazon to test it out and see how it stacks up against just making miso soup yourself from a dashi broth. And it's pretty delicious. Check it out. Okay, so this is what we're going to be making. A nice wakame miso soup and some rice with furikake. Well, I've got these different packages from Amazon. These are like the base miso soup packages and they come in different flavors. I would like to try them out as well sometime. But today we'll be using these pre-made instant miso soup packages. It's got the same type of base miso package, but also it has the miso paste in it, and it's infused with all of the dashi that you'll need, so we'll be able to make the instant ramen immediately. And let's see how it'll taste. Here are all the ingredients that we'll need. Okay, so we'll need some rice, 2 to 3 cups of water, around 160 milliliters, some furikake, wakame, dried wakame, and the base packages from the instant miso soup. Now first, let's take the rice and boil that. Just boil it like you normally would in a pan of water or in a rice steamer if you want. It usually takes around 8 minutes in boiling water, and depends a little bit on the type of rice you'll be using. Now let's take the furikake in the water and boil it in a water boiler. In the meantime, we'll be adding the rice to a bowl and adding the furikake to it. Just a few scoops depending on your taste. Now take the 2 packages and the wakame and add them to a separate bowl. Just pour out the miso paste. There's a lot of miso in there, so just squeeze it a little, you have all of it. And take the other package, which contains the dried stuff for the miso soup. It contains a little bit of dried wakame and also some dried spring onions. I like to add my own wakame to it as well, because that way you have some longer pieces of wakame. Dried wakame in the packages are really small pieces. Now just add the boiling water that we put in the water boiler and mix it up a little. And here is your delicious instant miso soup. And we can enjoy that together with our rice. And if you're going to eat it, I would suggest eating the rice separately in a separate bowl, just with chopsticks, or you can use a fork if you want. And eat the miso soup next to it. You can eat the miso soup by drinking the liquid first and then eating what's left behind, so the wakame and the spring onions, with your chopsticks when you finish the whole broth. Some people like to mix the miso soup with the rice. You can do that as well. It's not my favorite to do it, but a lot of people eat their breakfast this way, and this way you only need 1 bowl, of course. You can do this immediately, add the miso soup to the rice. Well, thanks so much for watching. I hope you'll enjoy making miso soup yourself as much as I did, and having it for breakfast or even a supper, maybe adding some extra tofu to it. I also have this video where I talk about making dashi when you don't have all of the ingredients. So if you want to make your own miso soup and you don't have dashi or the kombu or katsuobushi needed to make dashi, you should check that out as well. It's a really nice video. Also subscribe to hear more from us at pipemaban.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!